of a new place roll my way. Jumpsuit, jumpsuit, cover me. Jumpsuit, jumpsuit, cover me. I crumble underneath the weight. Pressures of a new place roll my way. Jumpsuit, jumpsuit, cover me. Jumpsuit, jumpsuit, cover me. Hey!
There's an invitation in my mind's imagination. Hope they choke me smoke cause I'm smoking them out the basement. This is not rap, this is not hip-hop. Just another attempt to make the voices stop rapping. To prove nothing right to say something cause I wasn't the only person who wasn't rushing to say nothing. This doesn't mean I lost my dream, it's just right now I got a really crazy money clean. Gangsters don't cry, therefore I'm Mr. Misty-eyed, therefore I'm. Can you save my heavy dirty soul? Can you save my heavy dirty soul from me? Can you save my heavy dirty soul from me? Can you save my heavy dirty soul? Nah, I didn't understand that you said if you didn't know better, I guess you're already dead. Mindless, I'll be walking around with a limp and a hunch, saying stuff like you only live once. You got one time to figure it out, one time to twist, and one time to shout, one time to think. I say we start now. Sing it with me if you know what I'm talking about. Gangsters don't cry, therefore I'm Mr. Misty-eyed, therefore I'm. Can you save my heavy dirty soul? Can you save my heavy dirty soul? Can you save my heavy dirty soul? Can you save my heavy dirty soul?
What's up, Memphis? / Olive Branch / South Haven / Ohio. I'm going to stand on this chair. How's everybody doing tonight? Awesome. Thank you all so much for being here. Welcome to Man in the Mirror. My name is Aaron, if we haven't met before, and this is my capstone project as a senior drums performance major at Visible Music College. Catch my breath after the first song. Okay. We got a lot more songs for you. So we're going to be exploring a few different genres today, but this is more than just a showcase of some cool songs, because we do have some cool, really fun songs. But I'm going to get pretty honest with you guys. Is that okay? Yeah. Sweet. Yeah, this show means a lot more to me than just, look at this cool song, but we're gonna touch on some topics about like depression and worthiness and faith and restoration and things of that nature. So this show means a lot to me, and I hope that it resonates with you. So with all that being said, this next song is called Low.
Cause I'm so low. Gave out again. The walls are closing in. I've got these voices in my head. I don't know why I'm broken. I feel it caving in. I've got these voices in my head. I've got these voices in my head. They tell me that I'm not enough. Is it my time? Is it my time? Cause even when I'm high, I still feel low. Voices in my head, they won't leave me alone. I keep falling. sound so low. Can't lie, I'm focused, I'm feeling walking in, I'm feeling breaking in. I've got these voices in my head, I don't know why. I'm feeling like it's all just caving in. I've got these voices in my head and I'm just too far gone aside. They tell me that I'm not enough. The more they say, the more they cut. Is it my time? I've gotta let it go. Is it my time? Is it my time? 'Cause even when I'm high, I still feel low. Voices in my head, they won't leave me alone. I keep falling, falling over the edge, and over my head again. 'Cause even when I'm high, I still feel low. I'm hanging by a thread, know if I let go. 'Cause I keep falling, falling over the edge, and over my head again. 'Cause I'm so low. Doing everything I can to try and fix the problem, but this is what happens when you hit rock bottom. Rock bottom. I still feel low, voices in my head, you won't leave me alone. I keep falling, I keep falling. 'Cause even when I'm high, I still feel low. I'm hanging by a thread, so know if I let go. 'Cause I keep falling, falling over the edge, and over my head. 'Cause I'm so low. 'Cause I'm so low. 'Cause I'm so low.
This next song I chose to do mostly for my dad. So as you can see there, that's little me. And yeah, I've been playing drums at least since 2004. I was 4 years old then. My dad started teaching me at a pretty young age, but I grew up watching him play drums. And I remember him mentioning this next song as a tough one to play. So naturally, it became a goal of mine to be able to play it. So we're going to do it today. This one's by a band called Rush. Hope you like it.
Modern day warrior, mean, mean stride. Today's Tom Sawyer, mean, mean pride. Don't put him down as arrogant. White defense, writing out the day's events. River. What you say about his companies? What you say about society? Catch the mist, catch the myth, catch the mystery, catch the drift. The world is love and life party. Maybe as his lives are white. Today's Tom Sawyer, he looks high on you. In the space he invades, he gets by on you. Everybody get up there. And next up, Will. Exit the warrior, today's Tom Sawyer. He gets high on you with the energy you trade. He gets right on to the friction of the day. Your hip bag, ease into a hip thing, but you ain't exactly sure what's hip. You decided to let your hair grow, spend big bucks on your wardrobe, but you don't know that there's much more to the tip. What is hip? Tell me if you really know what is hip, and if you really hip, the past years will show you into a hip trip. Maybe hipper than hip. But tell me what is hip? So you started hanging out with the new breed, smoking only the best street, and hanging out with the so-called hip set. Your hip, bro. Big bucks on the wardrobe, but you ain't satisfied. You know it ain't quite right. So let me hear it. What is hip? Tell me if you really know what is hip, and if you really hip, past some years will show you into a hip trip. Maybe hip is a hip, but tell me what is hip? Hipness is what it is. Hipness is what it is. Hipness is what it is. And sometimes hipness is what it ain't. See, when it found you and guru, took an effort to find you a new you, and maybe even raise your confidence level. Well, you're struggling to find the right road. There is one thing you should know: what's hip today might become passe. So what is hip? Tell me if you really know what is hip, and if you really hip, the past years will show you're into a hip trip. Maybe hipper than hip. But tell me what is hip? Think about it, y'all.
Thank you. So, I didn't tell them we were going to do this, but somebody's spending their birthday with us today. And I won't be apologizing for it. So, if you would join me and sing happy birthday to my friend Clay Canfield on the guitar. 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Clay. Happy birthday to you. Emoji, everybody.
It's been a while since I went and wrote a song like this. Take a few 4 chords, let them loop as is. And if it still got soul, then I realize it feels so good when you simplify. Cause I've been waiting for a while for a shot like this. Cause another near hit is another near miss. And I can still smell smoke, but it's no cigar. I feel so close, yeah, I feel so far. And I'm getting sick and tired of these false alarms. Hey! These false alarms. Yeah, I'm getting sick and tired of these false alarms. It's been a while since I wrote a song like this. I let the music speak, not the publicist. But if the dream is big and the van is small, so I'll give my keys and I'll give my all. And I'm getting sick and tired of these false alarms. Yeah, hey. These false alarms. Yeah, I'm getting sick and tired of these false alarms. Na 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 na. Oh, hey. These false alarms. Yeah, I'm getting sick and tired of these false. Tell them, come on.
Clyde and Gracie sent the song across my desk. They asked if I could shine some light. They hold it dear like venison. I'm not no Edison. My club don't got no membership, but I could use my penmanship to drop a couple gems in it. My fries come with some nuggets in my old age. Couple grains of salt, I got some Goya and some Old Bay. I wrote a couple hits on the piano in my foyer. Labels try to holler for my bread, I tell them Old Bay. Make sure you keep your masters so these assholes don't get shopping sprees. Fame is overrated and Live Nation's a monopoly. Don't ever stress the credit if your check comes with the royalties. Hype is something someone needs when fans can give you loyalty. Every mistake I made is like an institute. Y'all could be the 2.0, I say it in my interviews. Had to pick a single thing, the only thing I'm giving you. Keep one foot in the future, the other in the living room.
Been a while since I wrote a song like this. Hey. And then I knocked a few things off my bucket list. I feel my patience where it's in. Yeah, it's belly up or it's belly in. And I'm getting sick and tired of these false alarms. And I'm getting sick and tired of these false alarms. Yeah, I'm getting sick and tired of these false alarms. Na 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 na. Hey, these false alarms. I'm getting sick and tired of these false alarms.
This next song is called Shelter, but I'm gonna need your help with the choruses, so I'm gonna teach it to you guys. It's gonna go, I could be a shelter. And when it gets to shelter, I'm gonna need you guys to sing with me, so let's try it. I could be a shelter. Yeah, one more time. I could be a shelter. All right, I think you guys got it. Let me provide you a life raft. I know you're alive, but you could be living. If they try to bite, then I'll bite back. I got everything that your life be missing. Come and chill with Mama Bear, I got you, boy. Ain't nobody ever gonna touch my baby. If I have to mess somebody up, I don't play. When you've got one life left inside of you, and you've got too much on your plate, what you need is someone to carry you. I'ma hold it down for you. Here it is. I could be. Woo! I could be. Yeah. I'll be your blanket when it's cold, and I'll be your coffee when it snows. If you get offy, I got flows. I'll be on it, keep it honest to your promise. You got one life left inside of you, and you got too much on your plate. What you need is someone to carry you. I'ma hold it down for you. Right here. I could be. I could be. I could be a shelter. Woo! I could be a shelter. Oh, you got one. Woo, yeah. Too much on your plate. What you need, oh, I'ma hold it down for you. Hey, hey. Whoa. I could be a shelter. Hey, I could be a shelter. Something to me, something to me, you already know what you need. Stereo on the keys, everybody. Aaron Tritt on the drums. Shelter.
Lindsay Heacock, everybody. Thank you so much, Lindsay. All right. So I was looking at the set list, and I noticed a problem that needed fixing. And that problem was there was no country music. Where's the country music, right? We need some country. So we put in a song by one of my favorites. He's a great songwriter, great singer, Chris Stapleton. Yeah. And my friend Moji is going to be singing some Chris Stapleton, but I thought I needed to get in the country mood. So make sure I put it on correct. Yeah, yes, sir. All right. Now I think I'm ready. Let's do it.
It's getting kinda dangerous. Feels like it's a loaded gun. My mind is feeling like a cloud of dust. My heart always wants to run. Oh, if you want a cowboy on a white horse, riding off into the sunset, that's the kind of love you want to wait for. Hold tight, girl, I ain't there yet. I ain't there yet. I ain't there yet. White horse. Someday, maybe you can have your way. Right now's just not the time. Some things a man's just got to do. I wish you can change my mind. Whoa, if you want a cowboy on a white horse, riding off into the sunset, that's the kind of love you wanna wait for. Hold tight, girl, I ain't there yet. No, I ain't there yet. No, I ain't there yet. White horse. Lucas and everybody. Cowboy on a white horse, riding off into the sunset. That's the kind of love you wanna wait for. Hold tight, girl, I ain't there. If you want a cowboy on a white horse, riding off into the sunset. That's the kind of love you wanna wait for. Hold tight, girl, I ain't there yet. No, I ain't there yet. No, I ain't there yet. White horse.
All right, here comes the honest part.
You fly in circles around my head while I sit on the edge of my bed. I cry, oh, what have I done again? It's hard not to hate who I am. It's hard not to hate who I am.
Chased a moment that when I had it, I felt alive. But now that the thrill is gone, I feel dead inside. Feel like everyone know the secrets I wanna hide. And every time they ask me how I'm doing, I just say I'm fine. Too embarrassed to share it, or maybe too much pride. I create my own prison, holding the keys inside. Punishing myself for all of these crimes. And I'm trying to convince God that I'm not a waste of his time. What's wrong with me? Am I defective? I keep on making a mess. Why can't I ever get it together? Soon people gon' find out I'm not what they expected. They see who I really am and I end up rejected. I try to stand tall, but these knees are collapsing. Instead of asking for help, these apps are distracting. So lonely, but so many people have friended me while I post. I hope they to be happy as I pretend to be.
circles around my head while I sit on the edge of my bed. I cry, oh, what have I done again? It's hard not to hate who I am. It's hard not to hate who I am.
I was 13 the first time my mama caught me watching porn. She started screaming she couldn't believe her firstborn was dabbling in something so destructive. I wish I could have said it was my last time, but it wasn't. And the more I thought about it, the more I got bothered. These women I'm objectifying are somebody's daughters. I never really thought I had a problem till it followed me to college, and I felt debilitated by its bondage. Became a Christian, heard about God's power. Couldn't see it in my life, but I could tell you all about it. Overloaded with knowledge, making so little progress. Became a public figure, but my struggles were in private. Only started tasting freedom when I'm being honest. And I learned that when I'm weak is when I'm seeing God the strongest. I know some people gon' be quick to throw stones, but I take all of those hits so you know that you're not alone. And after 24 years of life, I decided everybody's crooked, so just do a better job of hiding it. Oh, how good this freedom tastes. I hope they give me the forgiveness they gon' need one day. I pray.
Jesus is washing away all of my sin, washing away all my sin. Jesus washes away all of my sin. Jesus is washing away all of my sin, washing away all my sin. Jesus washes away all of my sin. Jesus is washing away all of my sin, washing away all my sin. Jesus washes away all of my sin. Jesus is washing away all of my sin, washing away all my sin. Jesus washes away all of my sin. Jesus is washing away all of my sin, washes away all my sin. Jesus washes away all of my sin. Jesus is washing away all of my sin, washes away all my sin. Jesus washes away all of my sin.
What if all the things we've done was just attempts at earning love. Cause the hole inside my heart is stupid deep. Oh, stupid deep. What if where I tried to go was always here? And the path I tried to cut was always clear. Yeah, why has life become a plan to put some money in my hands when the love I really need is stupid cheap? Oh, stupid cheap. Oh. Just attempts at earning love. Cause the hole inside my heart is stupid deep. Oh, stupid deep. Ooh, 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 deep.
So faith has always been a tough thing for me. I find it really hard to really put my trust in something that I can't see, I can't physically touch. So, you know, I've been raised in church. The first Sunday of my life, I was in church. So I'm not really a stranger to it in that sense, but I'm still learning to develop my relationship with God. You know, we sang that song White Horse earlier, and he wrote it more like, if you're looking for a cowboy on a white horse, hold on, I'm coming. I ain't there yet, but the way it kind of applies to me is a little bit different. So I came to school here kind of searching the fabled, like, you find your wife at Christian college and you get, what's the phrase, ring by spring or something. Yeah, it didn't quite work out that way for me. You know, I really liked this girl, and honestly, I thought she was the one. Silly me, I guess. But, you know, spoiler alert, things didn't go the way that I wanted them to, but it was kind of a reminder that maybe I've got my priorities in the wrong place. Because I think I was searching for that kind of relationship, also to find my self-worth, you know, to find it in that person, or to find somebody to love me. Obviously, I got my family who loves me and supports me, but, you know, I was just looking for that, like, that validation, or, you know, whatever it is that I was looking for. But it was just a reminder that rather than first seeking the fruits, or the, what's the word for it? What is it? I don't know what it is, but first seeking him rather than the good things that he can give us, you know, searching the one who provides rather than the thing provided. So, you know, that was kind of a reminder. That's how I apply that song to this. But, you know, and being at a Christian school, it's been kind of tough to, like, be wrestling with these feelings of, like, you know, doubt, like, do I really believe wholeheartedly what we're talking about here. And it's like, I want to. It's just so hard when, Jesus isn't here today for me to, like, hug him or whatever. So, I guess what I wanted to say with this part is it's okay to be still trying to figure it out. You don't have to have everything 100% figured out, because it's a journey, and we're never going to know everything about God until probably not even until we get there, to be honest with you. So it's okay to be a work in progress is, I think, what I take away from that and what I want to communicate to you. So this part, we're going to go into more of a worship kind of set. So no matter where you are in that journey of faith, I invite you to worship with us. If you'd like to stand, cool. If you'd like to sit, you're welcome to do what you want. But yeah, please join us in worship.
When did I start to forget all of the great things you did? When did I throw away faith for the impossible? And how did I start to believe you weren't sufficient for me? Why do I talk myself out of seeing miracles? Tonight we sing you are more. You are more than able. 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 He's more, he's more. You are more than able. You are more than able.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
You are more than able. Who am I to deny what the Lord can do?
Can I get vulnerable-er with you? So, I mentioned one of the topics that we were going to discuss is depression. Fun, yeah. Many of us deal with it. It's a thing that affects a lot of us. I've honestly dealt with it for about as long as I can remember. I've really struggled with just kind of like what I mentioned earlier, finding my worth in where I should be and being secure, knowing that people love me for who I am. I'm always trying to impress people so that they like me and all this stuff. So, you know, through all that, there are voices that come up, sometimes worse than others, but, you know, saying stuff like, what are you doing here? Is what you're doing here worth it? Like, can you achieve the things you want to do? Or are you going to amount to anything? And, you know, I don't know, sometimes the thought comes up of like, why not just get out, if you know what I mean? And that sucks, to be honest. Ironically, in this sort of situation, when these voices come up, I'm actually kind of grateful for my fear of death, because I don't think I've ever been in danger of actually like being in danger to myself because of that. Because, you know, I want to trust in God, and I want to know that He is who He says He is, and that I'm going to be with Him. So that fear of death has kind of, in a sense, kept me safe. But you know, it's complicated. But one of the times, it happened while I was here at Visible. Not necessarily because of Visible, but it just happens, you know. Where those voices got louder, and they were louder than usual. And normally I just go through it and deal with it on my own. Don't really talk about it to a lot of people. Just say, man up, get over it. It's your problem. Don't burden anybody else with it. But these voices this time just weren't going away, and they were louder than usual. So I didn't know what else to do. So I reached out to my friends. I really didn't want to, because I felt like I was burdening them, or seeking attention or something like that. But I sent a text to some of my close friends, many of whom are on the stage with me today. And they reminded me that they're here for me, and they love me just as I am, with all my crap I gotta sort out. This is normally the part in the set where I cry, and I'm kind of trying not to. I can normally count on one hand how many times in a year I cry, and I think I've broken the record trying to rehearse this show. But last time I made that one cry. It was great. You should have seen it.
I think I'm keeping it together this time, but I say all that to say it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to reach out to your friends and your family, the people you trust, about these sorts of things. Don't feel like you're burdening them or like you shouldn't talk to people, because they are there for you. And you know, if you don't have anybody you trust like that, then there's always God. You can talk to him. He listens. There's a song, I forget who it's by. He says he always listens even when you think he isn't. And that's something I have to remind myself of, that the times when I've about given up on God, he hasn't given up on me. And you know, I can always bring it to him, but I'm thankful to God for the friends he's given me. I can go to, and they're my favorite thing I've gotten out of my time here in Memphis and at Visible. Is just I've learned a lot about, you know, music theory and all these things. I know what a dominant seventh chord is now, so but more than the rest of it, more than all the theory knowledge, I'm thankful for the friends I made. I think I made it through this time without crying, guys. Can you believe it? But yeah, with all that said, this next song is called Maybe It's Okay.
If I didn't know what it hurt like to be broken, then I wouldn't know what it feels like to be whole. And if I didn't know what it cuts like to be rejected, then I wouldn't know the joy of coming home. And maybe it's okay if I'm not okay, 'cause the one who holds the world is holding on to me. Maybe it's alright if I'm not alright, 'cause the one who holds the stars is holding my whole life. If I didn't know what it feels like to be dirty, then I wouldn't know what it looks like to be clean. If all of my shame hadn't caused me to hide in the shadows, then I wouldn't know the beauty of being free. Maybe it's okay if I'm not okay, 'cause the one who holds the world is holding on to me. Maybe it's alright if I'm not alright, 'cause the one who holds the stars is holding my whole life. Let your kingdom come, let your will be done here in my heart as in heaven. Father, let your kingdom come, let your will be done here in my heart as in heaven. Oh, it's okay, I don't care, 'cause the one who holds the world is holding on to me. It's alright if I'm not okay.
Give it up for my friend Luke. So we got one more song for you guys, but before we get there, I think some thank yous are in order, and I'm going to do my best not to forget anybody, but I'd like to start with my band I got here. We got Darian, Will, Gopon, Moji, Luke, Lindsay. Earlier you saw Nathan on bass and Michael singing, and Clay, of course Clay, because we sang Happy Birthday. And then Destiny, when I was over there, Destiny sang Stupid Deep. So thank you everybody for joining me on this, as well as everybody who's helping with sound. Elliot, as well as Darshan, thank you so much for making this room sound great. And speaking of the room, thank you to Compel Church for allowing us to use your beautiful space. I think it really elevated the show, so thank you so much. As well as the visual team who helped put everything you see together. Rachel Bennett, Jacob Donaldson, Destiny up there in the booth. Thank you, everybody. Who am I forgetting? Oh, he said professors. Thank you. Yes, of course. And just all of Visible. Thank you, Visible. Thank you, Dr. Ken, for creating this space. A space where I can come with my questions and still feel that love and support from you guys. I've loved my time here. So thank you, Dr. Ken. Thank you to my drum teachers, Simon Alexander, as well as Professor H, for helping me develop my skills behind the drums, as well as Matt Koss for just being there and supporting me and welcoming me into your home. And then as well as my family, of course. They're my biggest cheerleaders, my biggest supporters. They're not all here because there's a lot of them, and they can't all fit in that car, but we got a decent amount here. So thank you, Mom. Thank you, Dad, Justin, Ellie, Evan, Stacy. Thank you, everybody, Uncle Don, Aunt Betty. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Let's see. And I, of course, want to thank God. Like I said before, I don't always treat him that well. If somebody I love was like, "You're not real, you're not who you say you are," then it'd be tough to keep loving him the same way. But he somehow finds a way to do it. I don't understand it. I'll never understand it. But the fact that he hasn't given up on me, and he's blessed me with such amazing friends and family and just provision all around. I can't thank him enough. So I hope I didn't forget anybody. But if I did miss anybody, I thank you so much, everybody. And thank you all so much for coming, making this what it is. This is very special to me. So thank you for being here. We got one more song for you. And this is The Father's House. Afterwards, please join us for some homemade food. We got some cookies and stuff as well. But please join us for some food and some fellowship. I'd love to catch up with you.
Can we stand for this last one? Who's saying? Sometimes on this journey, I get lost in my mistakes. What looks to me like weakness is a canvas for your strength. My story isn't over, my story's just begun. Failure won't define me, 'cause that's what my Father does. Failure won't define me, 'cause that's what my Father does. Ooh, hey, your burden's down. Ooh, you're in the Father's house. Check your shame at the door, 'cause it ain't welcome anymore. Ooh, you're in the Father's house. Arrival's not the end game, the journey's where you are. You never want it perfect, you just wanted my heart. And the story isn't over if the story isn't good. See, failure's never final when the Father's in the room. Failure's never final when the Father's in the room. Ooh, lay your burdens down. Ooh, you're in the Father's house. Take your shame at the door. You ain't welcome anymore. Ooh, you're in the Father's house. Yes, he is. Sing prodigals. Prodigals come home. The helpless find home. Love is on the move when the Father's in the room. Prison doors fling wide. The day come to life. Love is on the move when the Father's in the room. Miracles take place. The cynical find faith. Love is breaking through when the Father's in the room. Miracles breaking. Strongholds now are shaking. Love is breaking through when the Father's in the room. Love is breaking through when the Father's in the room. Lay your burdens down. You're in the Father's house. Check your shame at the door. You ain't welcome anymore. You're in the Father's. She said, lay your burdens down. You're in the Father's house. Check your shame at the door. Welcome anymore. You're in the Father's
Thank you, everybody, so much for all your help making this successful. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, everybody. Thank you. Did I say thank you? Thank you. Again, please join us over there in the cafe for some food and some fellowship. Thank you all so much for coming, and have a great night.